Tzu Chi volunteers in Tzu Chi USA will hold an online medical fundraising on March 21. Jhong Jhou Primary School establishes a Jing Si reading room in the school. Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Sandy Yan. Thank you for joining us. Tzu Chi volunteers in Tzu Chi USA will hold an online medical fundraising on March 21st for the free clinic in the U.S. Besides the volunteers, some singers from Central and South America will also join the activity. Let's take a look.
Hello, the audience of the ITV. I'm now at the Dai Humanity Center in Manhattan, New York. Currently, everyone's preparing for the online fundraising activity held by Tzu Chi US headquarters for the medical mission. Later, we'll be filming the talks by the program hosts. Now, let's take a look back at the 20-year history of medical mission in the U.S. In 1993, we had our first free clinic center. By the year 2000, we had the iMobile clinic vehicle. By 2008, we added dental and TCM services. Currently, on the East and West Coast, there are a total of 10 iMobile clinic vehicles providing ophthalmology, dental, and other services. Recently, there's a good news. In October last year, the clinics under the medical mission have been upgraded to medical center that meet the federal standards. This means that we can provide better medical services. For example, Tzu Chi's Clinic Center has the ability to provide the community, especially Chinese people, free COVID vaccinations.
We're in the middle of the worst pandemic that most of us have ever seen in our lives. Fortunately, over the last few weeks, we've been able to get a more steady supply of the COVID-19 vaccinations.
Being a FQAC, we do have a special route or easier way of obtaining the vaccine. Currently, we believe we are able to get 10 vials weekly.
Your service is too good. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I thought it was really easy and it's very efficient. Registration, just nothing at all.
I invite many elderly friends to come to Tzu Chi to get vaccinated because it is very convenient.
It basically allows us to work more closely with the federal government to reach harder to reach communities, underserved areas, underprivileged people, underinsured people.
One of the Tzu Chi medical mission is to perform outreach program. And we have been doing so for over 25 years. Our targets for the outreach are those that are low income. Whether they are documented or not, we do not care. Patients are expecting my call. Instead of having them come in person, I call them. Whatever issues that, from my perspective, that I need to discuss with the patient. Elevated triglycerides, so you have to eat more vegetables. Okay, all right. What we do is our pharmacists will prepare each refill individually, and we package them every 3 months.
Today we're gonna visit Leticia. She has asthma for a while. She has family, big members at home. Only the husband work.
We are glad the medicine help you out.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hope everything fine and all the kids and the parents in good health.
Yes.
Yo estoy muy agradecida.
I'm very grateful because they help the community here a lot, especially those who don't have the possibility of getting health insurance. They have helped us a lot.
Besides providing regular clinic services, Tzu Chi USA has also provided free clinics in Mexico and Ecuador. In 2018, they held 15 free clinics in Mexico, serving 16,000 people. Many immigrants from Central and South America have heard of Tzu Chi, as they have received ophthalmology and dental services from Tzu Chi's iMobile clinic. Many people were inspired and became Spanish-speaking volunteers for this fundraising activity that is specially performed for the audience, hoping to help the less fortunate people.
Looking for some peace of mind.
I'm a musician, composer, and basically I'm here to say thank you to the Tzu Chi folks here, because there was a point where I was without glasses, you know. I had hit some rough times, and then Dr. Lena drove up in the mobile clinic here, gave me an examination, and 20 minutes later I had 2 pairs of glasses I could see again, and it was pretty important. So I wanted to say thank you and tell you that these people are here to help, you know. They're here to help humanity. So they deserve recognition and thanks.
There the answer was to find.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Alex Bautista, soy un músico ecuatoriano y hoy estaré participando con mi esposa Jimena Ibarra también.
Hello, I'm an Ecuadorian musician. Today I'm with my wife, who is also a talented singer from Ecuador. We want to thank Tzu Chi Medical Foundation for their important service. They provide free glasses to the Spanish-speaking community. My wife and I can participate in the work because we are members of an organization in New York who partners with Tzu Chi.
Especialmente para Jimena y yo el haber participado, ya que somos parte de la Brigada de Esperanza y hemos colaborado con ustedes.
Allí se encuentra un amigo, allí se encuentra un hermano, allí se encuentra.
During the 1.5-hour fundraising event, program hosts will introduce 4 parts of U.S. medical mission. It includes pandemic relief, the eye mobile clinic, international free clinics in Central and South America, and promotion of vegetarianism. We sincerely invite global Tzu Chi volunteers to join us online at 7 o'clock in the morning on March 21st, Taiwan time. We hope everyone will support the event with their actions.
In Malaysia, due to the pandemic, the school reopening day has been delayed till March. To help new students adapt to school life, Kuala Lumpur Tzu Chi International Elementary School has held an orientation.
Due to the pandemic, the orientation for first graders at Kuala Lumpur Tzu Chi International School has been delayed until March. As the government permits the students to return to school, parents have brought their children to school.
Since he has attended online courses, he is not that unfamiliar with the school. He has already come into contact with his classmates and teachers in online courses.
The school has specially held an introduction for parents to understand Tzu Chi's education mission.
Right? So talking about Tzu Chi education vision, our vision is to nurture virtuous global talents. So not just talents, but virtuous. So this is something very important.
Parents, teachers, and students must work together in educating students. A second grader once worried his parents and teachers because of lack of concentration.
She told me what I did was right for Xiaojun, and she encouraged me. She said, "Mommy, don't give up."
There are no children who cannot be taught. The heartwarming sharing by the parents have touched other parents.
And we get up very early. It's very tiring for us, but we want to do it because from the beginning itself, they are instilling very good values in them. So with our effort, they can, in future, they can grow up to be somebody who can respect others,
I think the most impressive thing is that the principal can explain the education mission very clearly at the beginning. This way, the parents can understand how the school teaches life's principles besides knowledge to the students, so they can be independent.
Children's hope lies in education. The schools hope to teach knowledge and shape the students' moral character.
Also in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the school reopening day is finally happening at Tzu Chi International Elementary School. All teachers and students want to return to school and interact with one another again.
The government has announced that primary schools could return to school in batches in March. Before the classes started, Tzu Chi International School Kuala Lumpur held an orientation day. The first graders are looking forward to the new environment. They cannot finish talking to the new friends. During the students' break time, the teachers passionately guide the children to learn about group life.
I think that after we have been in class for a while, they'll be able to better practice the meaning of love and care. Because on the first day, I think everyone is getting familiar with the environment.
On orientation day, first graders are formalizing with campus life, and the teachers also regain their long-lost teaching experience at school.
I'm very happy because teaching online is actually not so efficient for me. The main reason is that it is difficult to teach homework and care for them. If students come to school, it will be easier to teach.
After re-entering the campus, the teacher hopes that the children can adapt to the new learning mode as soon as possible.
In the Philippines, a Tzu Chi clinic served more than 100 people weekly. Their kind acts were rewarded with a cycle of love. Recently, Tzu Chi clinic has received food donation and pandemic prevention supplies from different organizations.
$20 boxes of N95 masks have been delivered to Philippine Tzu Chi clinic. These are donated by St. Jude Catholic School. In addition, the donated items include protective gowns and gloves.
Larger reach, mas madaming madadala na.
Tzu Chi's influence and scope are much larger than us. We are disciples of God and the Buddha. Our faith has connected us. In the time of need, we help those in need.
Sa religion yan eh. That's tulong lang sa kapwa-tao lang.
During the pandemic, Tzu Chi clinic still provides clinic hours and surgeries, serving more than 100 people weekly.
In the past, due to my poor vision, I had to stop my work for the church. Now I can continue speaking Christianity.
Or apostolate kasi nga dahil sa sakit ko.
Tzu Chi clinic service has allowed people to move forward despite the pandemic.
In conjunction with the 55th anniversary of Tzu Chi Foundation, rehearsals for the sutra adaptation performances are held at the Shanghe Jing Si Hall. Volunteers from the kitchen team are also mobilized to prepare delicious meals for the participants.
Disinfecting the utensils, washing and cutting the vegetables. The kitchen at the Shanghe Jing Si Hall has been very busy early in the morning, as volunteers are preparing meals for onstage volunteers who have come to rehearse.
I have not been involved in such a big activity before. Now there's finally this opportunity and everyone's happy. We're able to find our initial inspiration from the event.
The sutra adaptation performance is to celebrate Tzu Chi's 55th anniversary. After the stage is being set, the onstage volunteers began their rehearsals. At the backstage, the volunteers are also busy preparing the teas and meals for them.
For the seasonal vegetables, they will be much fresher and it will also taste better.
We're here to warm the hearts of the bodhisattvas who are participating in the sutra adaptation, making sure they're not hungry. We think of various ways and types of food so that they will have a nutritional meal and stay healthy and energetic for the whole day.
By using the motherly love and care, it is hoped that the sutra adaptation performance will be heartwarming and breathtaking.
In Taiwan, Jhong Jhou Primary School celebrates its 100th anniversary. Tzu Chi volunteer Chen Lianyi and alumnus helped to establish a Jing Si reading room in the school, hoping to bring positive thinking through books of wisdom.
Looking at elementary school graduation photos, returning alumni felt happy. At the 100th anniversary in Jhong Jhou Primary School, many talented individuals returned to celebrate.
Including businessmen Wu Xiuqi, Wu Junxian, Wu Zunxian. Our 10th generation graduate Liu Bowen was a two-term county head.
My
father and myself, including my children, all graduate from Jhong Jhou Primary School. Many alumni supported this event.
Impressive drum performances began as during the 100th school anniversary, Tzu Chi volunteer Chen Lianyi helped establish a Jing Si Books and Cafe reading space in the campus.
Master Zheng Yan's Dharma teachings and Jing Si aphorisms have helped us a lot, so I hope to bring the same to students here.
Children living in remote regions are a bit outgoing, therefore they prefer outdoor activities. With this book reading environment, it actually helps them a lot.
Seeing the sea of books in the room, students rushed in, jumping into the world of knowledge.
来这边每个人都很安静啊，然后都可以静静的看书。所以天天下课来这里看书，然后。
With the newly established Jing Si Books and Cafe, Tzu Chi volunteer Chen Lianyi hopes to plant the seeds of kindness among students.
In Taiwan, Chen Jingwei, a student from Lanyang Institute of Technology, suffers from spinal muscular atrophy. Recently, with the companionship of volunteers, he went to Jing's abode to share his life story with everyone.
是陈景维，大家可以叫我伟伟。
Chen Jingwei, who suffers from spinal muscular atrophy, has come to Jing Si abode to share his dreams with everyone.
I want to learn from the master and pay back to society with my actions. I believe that success will make an impact. Our society can become more blessed. Wei Wei loves the master.
He vows to complete his college degree, and he has obtained 6 computer software certificates. His card for the master has demonstrated his talents.
This is the card for the master. I've mindfully designed it. I save out little by little every day. With this, I wish the master safety and good health.
宁愿零用钱要多节省，点滴都可以救人。
Through speeches, setting up media groups, and writing a book, Chen hopes to share his life story with more people.
I hope that I can continue to walk on the path of love with Tzu Chi volunteers. I also want to wish Tzu Chi aunties and uncles safety and good health. We'll work hard together.
I think he is treating us with his life. He is also like a bodhisattva who wants to help more people.
Demonstrating resilience in his life, Chen has proven that everyone can lead a meaningful life.
A musical feast of Jing Si aphorism will be held at the Jiayi Tzu Chi License Office on March 21th. All the participants are rehearsing diligently, hoping to convey a message of kindness through their public performance.
Seeing Jing Si aphorisms to pray for the world, everyone worked hard to practice and rehearse, hoping to present it perfectly during the public performance.
We hope that Jing Si aphorisms can be rooted in everyone's heart and practiced in everyone's life, and then let the whole world come together to read Jing Si aphorisms and sing Jing Si aphorisms to pray for the world.
Being the mentor of the others, we also need to have our spiritual mentors. Through reading some Tzu Chi's publications, we can get rid of the bad things in our life.
Lai Cailing, who is in the 2nd grade, joins the parent-child class with her younger sister. To them, Jing Si aphorisms is not only written in the book, but also practiced in their lives.
Speak good words, have good thoughts, do good deeds. We have to pray for the peace of the world and hope the pandemic will be eased soon.
Comforting people's hearts through singing and praying for the world peace, everyone is invited to join this feast of love to spread good deeds.
In Taiwan, the caregiver team from Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital and a group of high school students went to a nursing home to spend time with the seniors. With their company, smiles came back on the elders' faces again.
Although the Lunar New Year has passed, seniors still love lively atmosphere. The young people's filial piety is very touching.
We did not know what lion dance we're going to perform. We learned about it when we arrived. I feel very happy that I have the honor to come and perform for them. We're not professionals. We learn about it later. To perform for everyone, we do our best.
Although the seniors have received the best wishes, they're happier to get the gifts, especially those that are made with recycled materials.
We disinfect the bottle caps because we will give them to seniors
So we washed the bottle caps with Essence liquid.
The caregiver team from Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital comes to provide care monthly. Before the Lunar New Year, they collected bottle caps at a recycling station to make trinkets. Seniors look forward to the volunteers' visit and enjoy the performance, whether it is music or Taiwanese opera.
Seeing how the grandpas and grandmas are singing along and following the beats and seeing their smiles, I am very happy. When I go visit my grandmother, I do not know how to accompany her. Today, I've come here to learn how to accompany seniors. We can chat and interact with them. We can learn this.
As the volunteers accompany the seniors, they have also brought in a much-needed love and care.
Like many other seniors living by themselves, Wu Jinghai has been eating alone during the Lunar New Year for 20 years. Therefore, Hongdao Senior Citizens Welfare Foundation held a winter hot pot gathering and inviting 30 seniors to enjoy the holiday together.
我们以前的年夜是我妈妈在的时候，煮到三嫂家，逢两三十个、40-50个。那我妈去世以后，鸟兽散。
爷爷，你的愿望是什么？
春节到了，希望大家一起围炉。
Living alone in this small suite for 20 years, Wu Jinghai often thinks about the past when his mother was alive. Back then, every Lunar New Year was busy and joyful.
Around 20 to 30 people surrounded my mother and asked questions and asked for red envelopes.
Hongdao Senior Citizens Welfare Foundation held a hot pot gathering event, inviting 30 seniors to eat together. Those who cooked at the venue were high school students from TCA BS.
和风杏骨卷，每一卷都包着许多蔬菜，搭配上和风酱，口味很清爽。各位贵宾请慢用。
Every dish was filled and delicious, and since there were many people, I had many conversations. I also watched performances. It was very interesting.
Maybe he's used to being alone. Senior Wu Jinghai often listens to music at home, but recently he suffered from liver cancer, going to another round of treatment.
In my best condition, I can do electrotherapy for 10 times. Look, there are markings here. They use a bandage to draw a cross to mark the position.
On the wall, medication side effects are written as Senior Wu Jinghai constantly reminds himself.
这就是私人拿的药。
爷爷，你这么多药，你分得清楚吗？
清楚啊。
可以啦。
不清楚就完。
爷爷，我坐旁边哦。
好，请坐。
你都拍大家啊，工作人员。
哦，这大家正在吃得过瘾的时候。
哦，很好哎，你那天都还有人帮你盛。哎，为什么？
With a shy smile, 75-year-old Senior Wu loves jolly times as he faces the future with courage.
In Taiwan, there was a severe car accident on Suhua Highway a few days ago. Tzu Chi volunteers and the chief of Fuxing village went to the hospitals to offer consolation cash to the injured. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for watching. See you next time.